This is my neural network interface project. So what this is basically a Scratch interface for the PyTorch library for neural networks and machine learning capabilities. So what you can do is as you can see on the left, there are a lot of icons, and what you do is drag and drop it into this main frame over here. And from there you can drag in different network architectures that you like, and as you can see, they are all customizable based on what you put in, and you can use the counters or different layers. And for this example, I'll just use the multi-layer perceptron, which is the most basic neural network architecture. So I can reset, I can put my input block on top, I can put the a multi-layer perceptron layer, and from there, I will adjust the nodes accordingly. For this particular purpose, I'm going to have my first layer be three, have three nodes, and my last layer have three nodes. And I'll put an output at the bottom. And as you can see, it should adjust as such and have three and on the top and three on the bottom. Now, what I'm going to do is press the submit button, which should show up a training module. I can upload my input data, which will be in the form of a CSV file, where I can upload it here. And once it's uploaded, there'll be a tick, and I'll upload my label data, which will also have a tick. I can switch up my optimizers. For example, the most common optimizer is Atom. And as for my loss function, I can change it to an MSE, which is also the most common. My num epoch should also be editable, and I can change the number of um, um, training um, training rounds that I need. I will just submit this now, and what should happen is should prompt me to be able to download a model based on my training parameters. So let's name that model 1 because I've had a previous file called model. I'll save it, and once it's saved, it'll look like this. It'll show that it's been saved. I'm gonna get out, and now that we have finished the training, just run it again. Once we have the training set, I can do the same network again. I can have three on top and three on the bottom again because that's what we started with just now. I can press submit. I can let me change it to an eval first. So now we're evaluating, and I can press submit. I can upload my input data. I can upload a model, which was the one we just trained. And once I submit, I should be prompted to download an output model, which should come out now. And I can just save it here, result 3. And it should show up over there. So just as a rundown, result input for me was basically a CSV file where, for example, I had three features and four different samples. And for the label, which got trained, I just multiplied everything by 2. And as for the result, as you can see, it's linearly increasing. Obviously, it won't be perfect, but it lines up decently well. Obviously, it takes more epochs to be able to train this. And yep, that is my main project as a whole. What can also happen for different trainings, let's say if you want a convolution network, you can add one over here. Let me try that again. So the same can be done for an image with a convolution model where I take an input. I have a CNN. I can put multi-layer perceptron layers again in your output. Obviously, in your CNNs, you can change the number of parameters as such. You upload your input data, which can be an image, and that gets transformed into a tensor. For example, I can upload an add.png file and it gets uploaded again, and the same thing can be done over again. So that is my project as a whole, and thank you very much.